Hello, welcome to another episode of Speak Your Peace. I'm your host, Ronnie Q, and today is the year-end wrap-up. Um, I think today calls for not anything too serious. Reflective of everything that is going on in the world and going on around it, everyone else. And I think that we should look at life differently with each passing year. I have come to the consensus that a lot of times we reflect on ourselves and we try to interpret our mistakes, interpret our movements, interpret our aspects of understanding as something more clarifying. I think that somehow we have drawn ourselves into a corner in some cases. But this year has been one of so many changes. If we look at it through the eyes of politics, everything has been absolutely upside down. But if we look at it through the sense of growth, I think that many of us have found ourselves on the spiritual aspects of understanding of how we evolve, even through our most difficult times and difficult relationships and difficult associations with people. Some of us have loved and lived, some have loved and lost. Some of us have become complacent in our ways of understanding. Some of us have moved forward. Some of us have evolved past our own doubt, our own insecurities, our own hindrances. But I think that more importantly, we have found ourselves in a space to where we have a greater understanding of our purpose. I found my purpose. And I found the joys of being able to voice that now. Um, Contrary to popular belief, I was a very, subdued sort of person a while back. This is something I would never do at time because of what I thought others would think, or what I thought a certain person might think, or a certain that person might think. It was just that kind of insecurity of a sense. But as over time, I began to see and hear and meet people and understand that life itself is opening up for me. Although some may think it late, it still opened up for me. And I feel like my pathway is open. It becomes something so much more solidified, something more tangible. And I think as we go on further into the years and going into this next year, I think that there'll be a lot more that I can do, that I can teach everyone else, that I can share with everyone else, that I can be a part of with everyone else. I created this platform not just for me. I created it for those of us who have quieted our souls over the years and felt there was no outlet. I created this platform so that I can voice the voiceless. For those of us who we have a lot to say when we're in small groups, but when it comes to the general populace, we're afraid because of we don't want to be judged. But I think the world has a right to understand that all of us are uniquely connected in some way. And I think with that connection, we can overcome and be greater than anything out there that causes harm or hurt or doubt or fear or worry or suspicion. I think we can evolve past all of that. The revelation that I have is that somehow, even when we feel like we're losing, we're still winning. Because integrally, anything we manifest truthfully within ourselves can gain a permanence in our lives if we make it tangible for ourselves, not for anybody else, not for any other outside entities, but make it tangible for ourselves. that it can be concrete, it can be, cemented into our persona. I have come too far and moved too close to the sun to stop looking now. And as I move forward in life, I know that I can be the person that I know I should be. Spiritual essence of understanding, knowledge, full 360-degree comprehension, tangibility of known self. I think that with this upcoming year, there'll be a lot more of me to see, and there are a lot more additives that I would have to. I'm going to take this channel here, and I'm going to make it bigger, and you won't be able to stop me. Any of you. I mean, I can take the critique. I can take whatever. But I think that this is now my journey, and it's permanent. I thought at first that this would be hard. Just something I've never done before. And granted, there was a whole bunch of nerves behind it, but I think now, if you can see beyond that, we can create so much more than that. I'm not going to keep this thing one-dimensional. I'm going to start adding to it. So in the future, you're going to see more engagement, more opening ways, more shifts to the personality, more shifts to the whole aspect of what I want this channel to be. And it's going to be something so beautiful that no one's going to be able to stop it. So as long as I'm living, as long as I'm breathing, as long as I can get it out there to you, I'm going to try to share life and understand with you. I'm going to try to discuss things with you. Any subject matter, like I said, if you guys have any ideas, like what you see, subscribe to the channel. I have a TikTok as well under Divinity Poet. I have excuse me. I have an Instagram, which is Divine Literary. And usually I have a sub channel called Divine Poetry as well. And I have a Snapchat under Brown Q. Just hit me on all my channels. You got something you want to talk about? You got something you want to discuss? You have the info. You can look it up. I want to be your voice. I want to give your ideas and your thoughts and your questions and your inquiries of all types. I want to give them source. I want to give them origin. I want to give them flight. I want to bring them to life. Someone did it for me, and I want to do it for you. So with that said, this has been Speak Your Peace with Ronnie Q. Like, subscribe to all the channels. Peace.